morning, people, and welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy. Let me just get comfy on my chair. Okay, that's it, that's better. It's 12th of March 2022, Saturday, and we have some astrology. So the moon is going to be in Cancer all day, and it's going to form a square to Chiron, a sextile to Uranus, and a trine to Jupiter. So it could be a day to retreat into ourselves, to nurture and to find healing, which might not be quite straightforward because it's a square to Chiron. But it could lead to breakthrough and to an expansion of who we are and of ourselves and how we see ourselves. So nice energies for today. So look after yourselves and be gentle with yourselves. Lots of nice self-nurturing and self-care. Let's do some cards. We've got the Work Your Light deck, first of all. So I've just eaten my lunch. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please, for the 12th of March 2022. What help, support, advice and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate today's energies? What do we need to know for today? The 12th of March 2022, messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. Okay, sometimes we can't see how far we've come because it doesn't look like what we imagined it would look like in our minds. Yeah, we build up all these images, all these fantasies in our head of what it's going to look like when we get there or when we're doing it. And actually, generally in reality, it looks completely different. Okay, mirror, who or what is triggering you? Okay, is this old beliefs you've been told as a child about what is success should look like, or what love should look like, or you know, whatever, what is triggering you so that you can't see that you're already doing it. And then in a temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Well, very, very Cancerian. The moon is at home in Cancer, a time of self-nurturing and retreat into ourselves. Maybe it says we retreat into ourselves that we can see who or what the trigger is that causes us to overthink things and not realise that we're already well on our path. Okay, just a thought. Okay, so that being said, let's do some cards. Right. I'm thinking light seers. I was undecided between light seers and wild unknown, so you'll probably get wild unknown tomorrow. But today we're having light seers. So, okay. What do we need to know for today? The 12th of March, 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, what help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to navigate today's energies? Okay, so what do we need to know for today? see what the cards have to say. Okay, so at the centre of the spread is the Hanged Man. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Temperance, and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Well, this reading just really seems to sum up what I've already said from the Work Your Light cards at the top. Okay, so let's go through the cards. So where we find ourselves, the Hanged Man, okay, suspended animation, a pause, a sacrifice of a lesser thing for a greater thing, okay. Looking at the golden light around the crown chakra, it can be, you know, things are paused while we're receiving divine inspiration. We're looking at things from a different perspective. You know what I was saying about this? It doesn't look like the way we imagined it. It doesn't mean you're not already doing it. It's just we can never imagine what things are going to look like as we're achieving them. Okay, which is why it's best, you know, set the intention and then just let go and be detached. Okay, because while you're creating how you think it's going to look and everything, you're actually blocking how it is actually going to be and how it's meant to be. So yeah, a bit of detachment and leaving things open, leaving space for the divine to come in. Okay, in the Moon position card, our unconscious mind, subconscious mind, our intuition, our emotions. We've got the Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to tight to? There's something that needs releasing, something you've outworn, outgrown. It could be whatever it is that's triggering you, or belief stories, critical voices from your childhood, your own critical parent sat there on your shoulder going, well, you can't be there yet, it's not meant to look like this, etc, etc. I've also just noticed that we've got three of the fours. We've got the Four of Wands, Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the card that's missing is the Four of Cups, which is inertia. Being so caught up in your daily struggles that you don't see the gift of the cup being given by the divine. Okay, so there could be a message there for somebody. Holding on to, not wanting to see, not looking in the mirror, not wanting to see what's triggering you. Okay. The Mercury card, which is our mind and thinking and intellect and information and communication and self-expression. We've got the Five of Cups, loss, disappointment. Maybe this is what we're holding on to from the past. And maybe this is what's triggering you. Old disappointments and loss and grief from the past that you can't see, that you've moved through it, that you're already dealing with it and working through and getting closer to freeing yourself from being stuck. Okay, again, coming back to the cups again, that often we said about having the three fours and the Four of Cups missing, and the Four of Cups is about being so caught up and microscopically viewing your life that you can't see the gift of the cup from the divine being given to you. In the Five of Cups, you often get a black coated figure looking at three spilt cups in front of him, but him, her, they, who, you know, the cloaked figure, we can't see who it is because we're seeing from behind, but they're focusing on these three spilt cups. They don't see the two cups upright and still fall behind them. So it's almost like we were getting the message of we're excuse me, I'm just taking some homeopathic tablets under my tongue. Yeah, we're so caught up in the daily strife and struggles and the details that we're not seeing the bigger picture. We're not seeing the gifts that are there for us. Okay. And we can't move forward until we do see the gifts, accept the gifts, and work with the gifts. When we see them, the Venus card, our values around love and money, relationship, friendships, beauty, balance, harmony, creativity and fertility and pleasure in our lives. We've got the Four of Wands. When we see the gift, when we see it, it allows us to go through the portal. You know, I go on about pauses and portals. You pause before you go through the portal. You pause to do the work and see what it is that you're not seeing. And once you see it, then it frees you to go walk through the portal. Okay. The Sun card. Our conscious mind, our core identity, our core vitality and inner strength, and how we project out into the world and move forward. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've planted the seeds and we've been sending the energy to the seeds to grow, but we can't see the plant yet. We can't see, well, it's just coming up, a small plant there above the surface of the soil with a big root structure, but you know, it's not ready. Patience, giving things time. Okay, you're already doing it, and it takes a while of doing it before suddenly you look round and you start seeing the results for the work you're doing. Moving on to the Mars card, which is how we take action. It's about our ambition, our will, our drive, determination, passion, desire and things like that. We've got the Nine of Wands. The worst is behind us and we just have to keep going forward. We just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, having patience, balancing our inner strength with what we take out as what we take out in the world. The Jupiter card, which is what's working for us at the moment in our lives. Good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunity, openings, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom. We have the Four of Swords. Take this opportunity of the moon in Cancer to go inside, to retreat, do the self-nurturing, the self-healing. Okay, to be in your inner temple of the heart. Okay, great weekend for it. And then what's not, with the Saturn card of what's working against us at the moment. Obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitments, structures, authority and things like that. We've got Temperance. We're struggling to get or to stay in balance with this. We keep being knocked out, possibly by the trigger, the little voice on your shoulder, or, you know, somebody or something in your life that keeps triggering you, keeps taking you out of balance, leaving you all over the shop. Okay, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Things change very quickly when we do this work, when we bring ourselves into balance, when we look and see what's being offered to us by the universe. That's when we see it, that's the breakthrough, that's the sextile to Uranus. Things change rapidly, swiftness. Okay, so that's today's reading for Saturday the 12th of March 2022. I hope you enjoyed it. If the reading did resonate for you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel so that we can grow the channel. For notifications when I post readings, then please click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful self-nurturing day of retreat, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.